Our chairman and I, along with other members of this committee, have made repeated admonitions over the years that decisive action needs to be taken against President Assad. What's your recommendation as to the future of the Assad regime? It would help if the barrel bombing ended. And I spoke to a Democratic colleague of mine today. I've been calling for a no-fly zone to stop the barrel bombing. Wouldn't it help if we took decisive action and ended this carnage?
There are a number of different proposals have been made, but the one that I think focus on right now is the one Secretary Kerry's trying to promote, namely a no-fly zone for the Russians and the Syrians who are attacking the Syrian people. But Secretary Kerry's trying to get a stand-down of the Syrian and Russian Air Force, and if he's successful, that would be a good thing. You can ask the chairman if he has anything to add.
Senator, the only thing I'd say is, as the situation on the ground changes, I think I have a responsibility, we, the Joint Force, has a responsibility to make sure the President has a full range of options. We have discussed that issue in the past under certain conditions. The conditions on the ground will change, and we'll continue to look at those options and make sure they're available to the President.
What about the option of controlling the airspace so that barrel bombs cannot be dropped?
All the options.
What do you think of that option, sir?
Right now, Senator, for us to control all of the airspace in Syria would require us to go to war against Syria and Russia. That's a pretty fundamental decision that certainly I'm not going to make.
To impose a no-fly zone.
Chairman, could I for a second just answer?
No, Senator Gillibrand.
I know you met with General Idris, who is a defector from the Syrian army, who's come out. Some say that he does have tie to Muslim extremists. I don't know. Well, listen to this video, Senator McCain, of a Syrian, it looks like a fighter jet being shot out of the sky. Listen to what they say afterwards. Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! I have a problem helping those people out if they're screaming that after a hit.
Would you have a problem with American and Christians saying, thank God, thank God? That's what they're saying. Come on. Of course they are Muslims, but they are moderates, and I guarantee you that they are moderates. I know them and I've been with them. For someone to say Allah Akbar is about as offensive as someone saying thank God.
General Dempsey came out and
whatever we once were, we are no longer a Christian nation.
And frankly, we're scared. We're scared of an Obama presidency.
First of all, I want to be President of the United States, and obviously I do not want Senator Obama to be. But I have to tell you, he is a decent person and a person that you do not have to be scared as President of the United States. Now, now look, point.
I got to ask you a question. I do not believe in, I can't trust Obama. I have read about him, and he's an Arab. He is not. No?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. He's a decent family man, citizen that I just happen to have disagreements with on fundamental issues, and that's what this campaign is all about. He's not. Thank you. Thank you.
One person who's been arguing for intervention almost since the civil war began in Syria is Senator John McCain. And Senator McCain, the White House makes clear that the U.S. will start providing military assistance to the rebels. Presumably that means weapons. So what weapons are you comfortable giving the rebels there, and are there any weapons you are not comfortable giving them?
I am comfortable with giving them whatever the weapons they need to defend themselves against the onslaught of Russian weapons of the most sophisticated kind, Iranian weapons, and I am absolutely convinced that we need to have heavy weapons, both anti-tank and anti-air. And finally, could I say, unless we take out Bashar Assad's air assets and establish a safe zone, it will not change the favorable conditions on the battlefield for Bashar Assad.
So will this be enough to turn the tide, the weapons that will be going in now?
It will not. We have to establish a safe zone, move the Patriots missile batteries close, take out with cruise missiles their air assets and logistics on the ground and establish that safe zone. Then we can change the equation on the ground, not before.